Galacticos! Now, with a little bit more, after all the tension of the trip, we're back in Madrid for the extended review of an amazing week for us. Galacticos is going to bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly, the follow and everything. And let's start with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, the good, obviously. What's the good?
I don't know. Did anything happen this weekend that was good?
Saturday night, what were you doing? Were you out partying Saturday night, having some drinks with the family? Well, good is we are the champions of Europe.
Of course.
A lot of people will not like it, will say that, it's not fair. Oh, nah. But Galacticos, the truth is we are the champions of Europe. We won another Champions League in a very tough game against Atletico. Who would have said, who would have thought some months ago, but it is true now.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen a lot of comments on Facebook, a lot of tweets, a lot of people saying, Atletico deserved to win it. This is an unfair final. No, it wasn't. You know what? I said it yesterday in the extended review. That Sergio Ramos goal, if we start to nitpick, you could call it a penalty from Savic. And, it was, it was an offside, but it could have also been called a penalty, and it wasn't. So let's just leave it there and let it go.
And the truth is, there's more complaining about the ref from Barcelona fans than from Atletico fans.
Yeah.
I think, Atletico fans are better losers. I'm not saying losers, but, they're better in defeat than Barcelona fans are, even when they didn't play.
Yeah.
So the good thing is we're champions of Europe. We're very excited about the next season and what's going to happen, how Zidane is going to have the chance to, build up a squad. Not build up a new squad, but, a little retouches to this one.
Yeah.
And see a full season of Zidane. And, I'm very excited to see the league. Another champions, maybe we could be the first team to win it twice in a row. Hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. For you guys out there, I'm sure that you have an Atletico fan who's a friend or a Barca fan who's a friend. Don't let them sell you the whole thing that this was unfair. We had more attempts on goal. Atletico didn't have anything in the first half, maybe in the last little bit of the first half. It is true that they had to look for the goal in the second half, but it was because we were up. So you know what? We won this final fair and square. We both suffered, but we're the fair winners.
All right, so that's the good, obviously. The bad is, Carvajal, apparently the injury that he suffered during the game. Just to say that his tears coming out like he was crying uncontrollably. It made me really sad, to see a player that loves Real Madrid so much having to leave the pitch. And especially as apparently he's going to miss the Euro Cup, where I think he was going to be a key part of the national team. So that would be the bad for us.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking injury. Like you said, him coming off in tears. And I think to that, it also added for us, the fans, the little bit of insecurity that we felt knowing that, Danilo would have to come in. And obviously he's a player that struggled this season. I think he's a player that should stay this season. I think
he didn't do a bad job in the game, but...
But, Carrasco gave him some trouble there. But again, the poor guy. Selfishly, as a Real Madrid fan, I gotta say, I'm a little bit happy that this injury happened now than maybe 3-4 weeks ago. I would rather have Carvajal not be injured in the final of the Champions League, and maybe, I'm Colombian, so I don't really mind if he misses the Euro Cup for Spain, to be honest.
Yeah, no, me neither, but that's a bad thing, especially the tears. It just broke my heart.
Yeah.
And the ugly is evidently Galacticos, to be absolutely serious here is there's been another attack on a fan base of Real Madrid fans watching the final, and we just want to say it's horrible. We condemn all kinds of violence, especially related to football, or not related to football, just violence in general. And my point here is, this is not for some people who are, not understanding it right. This is not an attack on Real Madrid. I think this is an attack on the values of football in general, and this sport that we love and enjoy so much. Atletico fans, Barca fans, Milan fans, whoever fans.
Yeah, this is an attack on football, and it's a shame that these things have to happen in this world, but it's unfortunately the world we live in.
So that's definitely the ugly. Well, Galacticos, we want to know what you think. You agree with us with the good, the bad, and the ugly? What was the good, the bad, and the ugly for you of the week? And I'm gonna attack the press a little bit in the real news. So we'll see you there. In the aftershock, the hangover of the undécima that we already have. Let's see what the press has to say today, Monday. Let's go with Marca. I'm gonna go a little bit quick over Marca and us. Marca is a picture of the celebration that happened yesterday at the Bernabeu. Beautiful party for all the very happy fans that were, craving for titles and celebrating this undécima Champions League. I just want to say that it's funny what the Bernabeu looks like. It looked like an alien spaceship that was about to take off. Beautiful. So that's what Marca. As a little bit more of the same, a picture of Sergio Ramos, holding the Champions League, the orejona, saying, here is the undécima, celebrating for all Madridismo, like talking about how Zidane has gelled this team together, and well, all these things that we have talked about for so long, and that we are now so happy to be celebrating. But today, let's go with sport. Let's go with sport. To me, the definition of what a sore loser is, the press, there's propaganda, and they have this cover, the black cover saying 4-1, kind of just trying desperately to say that Barcelona have won this season, we're better than Real Madrid, they won the Champions League, but it doesn't matter. And I just want to say, look, if you give me 3 years in a row where Real Madrid wins the Champions League and Barca wins the Liga and the Copa del Rey, I want to see Sport putting this cover saying like, oh yeah, the titles that Barcelona win are always more important than the titles that Real Madrid win. You can actually see like how the cups are portrayed in the cover, and then the Champions League got Real Madrid to the other side, almost like blurred and almost in black and white, like it was not important. I just want to say, Sport, you are worse losers or more sore losers than even the Atletico fans. Again, I'm going to say this. It's like, just let it go, man. Just let it go. When you win the Champions League, okay, we might not like it. We'll definitely not like it, but we'll say, okay, Barcelona won the Champions League, is in the cover of the press. But when Real Madrid wins the Champions League, Sport is, maybe the most important news of the week is the renovation of Munir or something. And, maybe if they could, they put it on the second page and it's like, oh, Real Madrid won another Champions League, maybe by accident. So Sport, come on, man, come on. Number one, don't fool the people who read you. I don't know who reads you, and we read you to make fun of you, and smart people out there, that's what you should do. And don't try to make fool and manipulate the people who read the press and love this sport, and just accept it. Don't be such a sore loser. Accept it that Real Madrid are the Champions League winners, and whether you like it or not, it is true. So Galacticos, very happy to make fun of all this, and of course, to celebrate another Champions League. And follow me and Mateo to the follow section. Follow and follow of the week. Let's see who behaved and who misbehaved in the social universe after what happened. So Mateo, follow and follow for this week.
I'm gonna have to give my follow to our president, Florentino Perez. I don't know if you've seen this video. Check it out right here.
¡Real Madrid!
In this video, you could clearly see what you could call, let's say, Florentino Perez doing a little bit of trash talking. Obviously, not really breaking protocol like that hardcore, but still going to a Barca fan that said, "Oh, Real Madrid is the worst team in the world." Going, you know what? You have 5, we have 11. So a little bit of trash talking. I've never seen the president do this, and I have to give him my follow. I mean, he had to know that he was also being filmed, and this is great. I mean,
it was like a breaking protocol, but very softly. I mean, like he had the right to do it. It was the right moment, and he didn't cross any lines.
He was so happy. I can only imagine the tension that Florentino was going through in that match, because if we had lost that match, people would have been asking for his head for sure. For sure.
Unfollow?
My unfollow is gonna have to be, unfortunately, to one of our own players, to Pepe. I think that his behavior in the Champions League final was unacceptable. I think that a player with that
It's fair to say that not during the whole game he played well, but in specific moments.
Yeah. I'll rephrase. His behavior in 2 specific moments in the Champions League final. He had a couple of, rifirrafes, a little bit of run-ins with Carrasco and Felipe Luis. Nothing really happened. This is the kind of stuff that we can expect from players from Barcelona, like Busquets, Dani Alves, Neymar, that kind of player. But Pepe, with that kind of experience, rolling around the ground, pretending that he got punched in the face by Mike Tyson, not only makes us look bad, it also makes football look bad, football in general. And it also could have, if we had a ref that wasn't too happy with it, or we had a ref that was a little bit more strict.
Yeah, could have given him a yellow
Could've
or
given
a
him
second
a
yellow for
yellow.
faking.
I mean, he could have left us with 10 players, but fortunately he didn't, and the ref had that hilarious snake tongue reaction. But yeah, I unfortunately have to give my unfollow to Pepe.
My follow and unfollow, well, my follow this week is for a lot of accounts, Twitter accounts, Facebook accounts that are sharing the following picture. Well, one is Humor Madridista, but there are many. And to me, this picture is a perfect definition of what irony means.
Yeah.
Is that Gerard Piqué, whose second last name, for those who don't know, is Bernabeu, ironically too. And it's Gerard Piqué holding up a jersey, a Barcelona jersey of his son. You know, his son's name is Milan, you know, ironically too. And I don't know if this number was Photoshopped. I don't know if the original number of the shirt was 10 for Messi or 6 for Xavi, whoever, but maybe it was 11 for Neymar. The thing is that Piqué is holding up this shirt that says Milan 11. I don't, you know,
You can't write this.
You can't write this.
You can't write this.
It's just beautiful. But the fact that, you know, like there's so many levels to the irony, the fact that he's Piqué, I don't know, man. But that's my follow for all the accounts sharing these pictures. Thank you. Well, this picture. And my unfollow has to go, a lot of you English speakers will maybe not know who this guy is. David Sanchez is one of the Barcelona journalists that works for Marca. Is impresentable, as I say. Like,
the worst.
Like you wouldn't introduce this guy to your friends or your family.
No, no.
But you know, again, you know, like congratulating in the video, like, oh, congratulations number 1 to Atletico fans, good, to Simeone, and like he goes on a list, and then like, you know, almost like not wanting to congratulate Real Madrid for winning the Champions, congratulating Barcelona for putting a tweet, you know, congratulating Real Madrid, but then saying Real Madrid didn't. Just whatever, you know, just being really, this is a definition of a sore loser.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to see a Barca fan that say, okay, you know, number 1, this is not our party. It was Atletico and Real Madrid. Barcelona have very little to do with this.
Yeah.
And just saying, okay, man, you won it, good, and let's move on. But no, like I see like Barcelona fans are complaining more about the ref and how unfair it was than Atletico fans.
Yeah.
So guys, come on, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
learn to lose when you do.
Also, Barcelona, I have to say, you know, they put a tweet out there congratulating Real Madrid for the Champions League. Maybe fans should follow that lead, you know,
Yeah.
and have a little bit better sportsmanship instead of just complaining about everything. I mean, like you said before, the Barcelona fans are worse losers than the Atletico fans in a final that they didn't even play.
So yeah. That was our follow and unfollow. We want to know, you know, what you thought was good this week, what you thought was bad, what to follow and unfollow. And of course, we hope you enjoyed it. And I'm sure you did enjoy the week, of course.
Oh yeah.
And well, give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for a lot more content.